Hello and welcome to the LGBTQ review, where every week we look at an LGBTQ related film and we review it. This week we're looking at Tangerine.
Hey, Alexandra, come here. Listen, have you seen Cindy?
Cinderella. Looks like someone has a crush.
Cindy's back on the block?
Oh yeah, she's back. She's back and she's going hard.
Merry Christmas, bitch. Woo! I got some good news to tell you about me and Chester.
I know what it is. You're breaking up with him. Thank God. Him to be cheating on you like that.
Wait, what?
You didn't know?
It's a film that follows two transgendered women. One is called Cinderella and the other is Alexandra. They are prostitutes in downtown LA. She finds out from Alexandra that her boyfriend has been sleeping with someone else, and then she goes on like this rampage across town to try and find this woman who slept with him, while Alexandra is trying to build like publicity for people to come and see a show that she's doing. There's a taxi driver called Razmik who's like going around and he sleeps with these prostitutes, but only transgendered women. She finds this other prostitute who has been sleeping with the pimp slash boyfriend, grabs her and like she drags her across town. And eventually they find the pimp and boyfriend at the donut place, and then it turns out that Alexandra had also slept with the pimp. Cinderella like runs off, and then like some person like chucks wee in her face for some reason. Alexandra like helps her. They go to like this dry cleaning, and there's this really sweet scene where like she takes off her wig and gives it to her.
So the film premiered at the 2015 Sundance Film Festival. It is an American comedy drama film by Sean Baker, written and directed. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I really loved this film. Like, it was just, I don't know, my kind of film. I really liked it.
It is really good, I agree. And all shot on iPhones, 5Ss, 3 of them.
Yeah, they used an anamorphic adapter to make it widescreen.
They used Final Cut Pro to edit it, and they used DaVinci to do the colour.
The director Sean Baker said that they spent about $3,000 on the camera equipment to film this, and that's presumably just the 3 iPhones and the like apps. So yeah, that's like well within small filmmakers' budgets, which is like amazing that they did so much with it. Obviously they had a bigger budget to make the film, but they spent the budget they would have spent on the camera equipment on paying the extras and
Locations.
Yes.
Almost as good as in They Live, when he just employed loads of homeless people and gave them, paid them and gave them food and accommodation for the whole shoot. Sean Baker, the filmmaker, also...
You rapping?
I have watched that clip of Stormzy a lot today. James, have you seen any of his previous films?
I have not.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, that surprises me. He's done the Florida Project recently. I watched that, that was good. I enjoyed that. The opening credits that he does with the music and the colour and the type, he does that in all the movies.
That's really cool.
Also, he does everything. So he's like the writer, director, editor, producer.
I read an interview that he was talking about how he wanted to like springboard off of the success of this film to make more mainstream films with like bigger known actors, which seems a shame just because like using like lesser known actors and exploring these subcultures, making them mainstream seems really worthwhile, whereas like not doing that and just making like, I don't know, a good film but with like standard actors seems kind of boring to me.
He just did both, didn't he? He just got Willem Dafoe and some unknown actors for Florida Project.
Is that the next film after?
Which is his next film. So yeah, he just did that the best possible way he could have done that.
Yeah.
Also, it's beautiful. Like, see what he can do with an actual camera.
Yeah, that's what he
like,
was.
Sky and yeah, it's great.
You say in like Tangerine, these guys are amazing. The colour palette for the whole film is just yellow, red and orange. And just looks great.
It was the first campaign for an openly trans woman to be nominated for an Oscar. First time ever that anybody campaigned for that to happen. It didn't happen, but it was a really big deal.
Also, the 2 main stars, Sana and Maya, they were found by the director. They met them in a community centre and they started developing the film with them. Once they like honed in on those two as like that's what the film would be based around, then the other pieces kind of fell into place, and they were like integral in the film itself and like the tone of the film. Tana was like told the director that it has to be like this kind of comic take, like a too dark film or too like dramatized film would be kind of insulting to the people that they're talking about in the film.
Her name starts with a D.
Danny.
Desiree.
Destiny?
You're making me lose my game.
She's some white fish.
Chester, she know me with real fish.
Yeah, bitch, like a real fish, girl, like vagina and everything.
And they're like their first feature films.
She was nominated for an Independent Spirit Award and a Gotham Film Award.
And I just like the way that the film kind of starts. It's them two talking in this like donut diner where like a lot of the film is taking place. And she got out of prison, talking about Cindy's boyfriend and that he may have cheated on her. And then she just goes, what? And then just kicks off and then just walks off, and the film kind of starts there and just keeps going like at full pace. Yeah, and it's just great. It just like drives the whole thing.
A lot of this film is just them walking between places,
Yeah.
and a lot of the Florida project is also just characters walking from one place to another. You don't see walking from one place to another a lot in films. You don't see those people's stories on screen. So, like in LA, nobody walks anywhere, everybody drives everywhere, to the extent that I know people that have moved to LA and then they've like gone to the shop and walked, and there's just nobody else out, and they're like, are you allowed to walk? Am I like breaking some kind of curfew or something? These are the people that have to walk, because when they don't have the money for the bus in the movie, they just have to walk. Same with the Florida project. And it's interesting how you don't realise you're not seeing a certain group of people's stories on screen until you actually see them.
Yeah.
It's got a 15 rating in the UK and an R rating, which is 17-year-olds have to have permission from their parents or something. I don't know. What do you think about that? I think 15 is a very good rating for it. 17 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Although I suppose they are smoking crack.
That's true, there's a scene where they are smoking crack in the toilet. 15, yeah, I think spot on for this.
Yeah.
A lot of the time we talk about it, like the rating seems way off, but this seems like pretty spot on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed.
There's a really great scene where they're like driving into a car wash, and Razmik, who's the taxi driver, is getting a blowjob from... No, he's giving a blowjob. I love it because, one, it just looks great, but it's just like a really unromantic, kind of awkward, kind of like, not grubby, but it's like just... Unromantic is the best word to use. And it's just like kind of a spot on sexual encounter. It doesn't like, it hasn't got that kind of cinematic, glorified, romantic feel that a lot of like sex scenes do.
But it's a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
You've got 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Good. Oh, the music's fantastic as well. Just like great score, like just from the get-go when she's walking down the street and like this music hits in and it's just like, bam. Just everyone is humanised to the extent where it seems almost weird that like this pimp and like the...
What are you doing? This is like life. This isn't like film.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the twist? You could see it coming, but it happened in a natural way and it was still really good.
Yeah, it worked fine. I rate this film 4.5 wigs with we in it. In them?
On them?
On them.
On them. I will rate it 4 Marys at 7.
What is a Mary at 7?
All through the film, Alexandra is like, Mary's at 7? Mary's at 7? Come to my show. Mary's at 7? Thank you for watching. This has been the LGBTQ review. We have been James and Beth. What did you think? Let us know if you think we've missed out anything important in the comments below, and just generally what you thought of the film. And suggest films for us to watch. We have quite a long schedule at the moment, but you know, I love a spreadsheet, so... And make sure to follow us on Twitter at LGBTQ_review to just see a lot of stuff.